Yeah, just doing a product review on a Sony Bravia LCD TV 32 inch, and it's a W70B. I bought this from John Lewis. You get a 5-year guarantee, you get free delivery if you want. Fantastic company to buy from, because the customer aftercare is second to none. An absolutely brilliant company, so highly recommend buying one from there if you're thinking about buying any TV. But anyway, I've bought this one. I'm just going to unbox it to connect to my PC and my gaming systems, which are over there, and it's going to replace that Samsung one, which is a bit aging. It's not full HD, that one, just before full HD came out. Still a fantastic monitor though. Samsung are very good. That was bought that probably about 10 years ago. Still going strong. A lot of features on it, but anyway, the time has come to replace it, and this is the one I've decided to go for. I've had Sony in the past, and the build quality on the Sony is a brilliant. Picture quality, that's what made me go for this model, just the picture quality. Not bothered about all the other features, you know, regarding Freeview and all the rest of it. I probably will wire it up, but it's mainly meant for gaming and hooking the PC up to, which I'll show the cable I'm going to use for that. Right, so anyway, there we go. 2 flaps, straightforward. Let's have a look. Right, we've got 2 finger holes, and that holds it. That package, which has got power transformer and an indestructible, highly durable Sony remote control. So what we get, quick start guide for setting up Wi-Fi and all the rest of it and linking it up to the internet. Batteries, manual. Energy rating is 39 watts when it's in use, which is, well, a lot less than 140 odd watts, which I'm using at the moment for the monitor that I've got, stroke TV. This one's 32 inch. The one it's replacing is a 27 inch, which is a Samsung one, but it's probably the same size, if not smaller than that, because it's got such a small bezel frame around it. So that next stage is just opening up. I'm hoping the TV stands in here. Seems pretty heavy, so it should be. Just take your time opening this. It's got a couple of lugs there either side. Pop out. So in here we get power brick transformer. And we get don't know what that is. Parts of building a stand, if you want to mount it on a stand, which I'm going to do. It's all very compact, very well done this. Let's break open a couple of lugs at the other end. And there's a stainless steel stand, which is well made. Quite nice that. And of course a remote control, which is a traditional, nothing flash this, it's just a basic remote control for like traditional TVs from the years gone by. But very good, it works. I know these work very well, so yeah. So if you're setting up the stand, basically it's just these 2 pieces just basically fit on top of the lugs. They slot into place like that, and then it's just a case of, if I spin it around, it's just a case of 2 screws, one there, one on the other side. Couldn't be easier. That's so easy to do. So screw them in, and then I'll show the next part. Turn it up. It's got a lock-in washer, so when you turn it up it locks automatically into place. That's it. Yeah, it has rubber pads on the front and rubber pads for the back so it doesn't damage the desk. And it's quite well made, that. Brushed stainless steel and a chrome effect on the front side. Really very solid, so that TV will just slot on top. Yeah, so the next thing to do is to put it on the floor. I'd assemble it on the floor next, or if you had a sturdy desk to do it on a desk or table, and put the back of the stand towards yourself, and then carefully grab the LCD panel, and that basically just slots. Should just slot in there. Easy enough to do with one person, like I've just done there. That just slots in very nice. And then it's just 2 screws that go in here and here. So very, very easy installation of the base. Put a screw in there, no? So easy. That's it, that's one. 2. It's just such a well made TV, it feels quality, like a lot of the Sony products. That's it, not over tighten them. Yeah, so on the back panel in the centre we've got a traditional SCART socket and HDMI digital input there, and optical out to go to a digital amplifier or headset, etc. A bit lower down to the right we've got the direct internet connection, with it being a smart TV. It's got one of them, or you can do it wirelessly. We've got 3 HDMI inputs below that, which go in like that, upwards. One of them is a PC HDMI input, and then we've got the traditional aerial inputs, satellite, etc. Traditional aerial. And where else have we got? We have, to the right, another HDMI input there, which is MHL, not sure what that is. We've got an audio out headphone socket there. We've got 2 USB inputs, or outputs rather, and that one of them gives you the option to record straight to a mini stick drive. And then a bit lower down to the right we've got control panel, which is home, input selector, volume up and down, channel up and down, and power on and off. And you'd learn how to do that by feeling it when you get used to the TV from the front side. Yeah, it's worth mentioning you do get a wall mount adapter, the basic wall installation. You get that with the TV, so a bit of a bonus there if you're wall mounting it. Yeah, just looking underneath, on the underside, got a decent set of speakers and a little sub bass port there, and it's the same on both sides. So for the size of the TV it should be pretty good sound, firing downwards from the front of the TV. Yeah, just when you're getting the power brick out, transformer, make sure you don't drop it on your foot getting it out of the packaging because it comes in two halves. Normally this is connected, the plug, but this comes apart from the actual transformer. So if you're getting it out of the packet, it's quite easy to drop that. So be careful when you're getting it out. And that just basically plugs in into that port there, and just plug it into the mains there and plug that end into the TV. Just points out the plug that goes to your wall socket, there's not a lot of length, a couple of foot length on that. It's not long at all, that's a downside. The other end going to the monitor, that's probably a metre or so. So that's just to bear that in mind. You do need a plug socket nearby, which you should have on the TV anyway. Now it is all set up, and as you can see in the reflections, there is a certain amount of reflections, but when it's powered up you shouldn't really be able to see any reflections on the screen, so we'll soon find out anyway. Another reason I've picked this particular TV is, as you can see, my desk. A lot of space is still there on my desk. Reason is the way the stand is designed means you can push that TV right the way back to the edge of the desk and up near the wall. So you've still got a maximum amount of desk space, which is exactly what I wanted. So that's another feature of this TV. Yeah, so I've got it fired up, powered it up, connected it to the internet via the LAN cable, updated the software, just selected iPlayer, HD, played it no problem straight away. Detail on the screen is fantastic. You do get some reflections off the screen though. Not a lot when it's powered up, but you do get, if there's a lot of blacks on the screen, you will get some reflections of some sort. But overall, stunning picture quality. Yeah, as you can see, I'm watching Formula 1, one of my passions. And this TV can handle fast moving objects, no problem whatsoever. Outstanding detail. This is on the iPlayer, which works flawlessly. Absolutely perfect through the internet. Very impressed. I mean, I got it as a gaming TV stroke PC monitor, which is outstanding at as well, but it just gets better and better. And the sound on it, got no problems, no complaints with the sound. If you adjust the menus properly, there's many menus and sub-menus on this TV. If you adjust it correctly, you will get absolutely fantastic sound quality for the size and the slimness of the television. No problems with the sound.
But I certainly think there's more time to come out of Massa's lap. Yeah, it was a little bit scrappy, as you say. A couple of years ago, he out-qualified Alonso when they were both 15. Just have a look at where he is on his opening sectors so far. He's looking to me about 6/10 down on the fastest. You will see slight differences in performances between cars, and that can be reflected in what the driver feels in balance. Look at that, on the brand new tyres of 1:36.2. That is by far the fastest lap.
Yeah, the LED on the bottom lights when linking to a device. Changes colour when it's on a timer, and recording it goes purple. You can have that LED set up in various different ways. When you're using a remote control, it'll blink, or accessing the internet. You can have it set up in loads of different ways, and brightness settings as well. It's just a little added feature which I quite like. Yeah, I'm just having a quick look in the PlayStation 2. I'm running the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3 side by side at the moment, because it has picture-in-picture as well, so you can select what output you want and then resize the screens accordingly. On one screen I've got ICO which are fine-tuned on this screen, and it does enhance the graphics, and it does look, the screen looks very nice on the PlayStation 2. Ico is one of my all-time favourite adventure games. Absolutely outstanding game on the PlayStation 2. But yeah, that works and plays very well. So I will be playing this all over again on this TV, because it does look really good on it. And I'll just go over to the PlayStation 3, which is loading up now. Let's go full screen. There we go. I'm just loading up The Last of Us on the PlayStation 3. I tried.
Keep moving, kid.
I mean, you can see the graphics on it, and the clarity and the colours are absolutely outstanding on this screen. They really are. It is a true gamer's TV, this. I mean, that's one of the reasons I bought a TV, is for the gaming capabilities. Refresh rate of 200 Hz. But it just looks outstanding. The PS3 really is nice. Detail, because it has got an enhanced detail engine on this TV, which does enhance the looks, the brightness, detail of your games. Really does. I'll just swap over back to the PlayStation. The PlayStation 2 is going on a SCART, going through a SCART socket, obviously. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Really happy. Really happy with the way the games look on this TV. I've actually tried the Xbox as well. The Xbox looks really nice. Nintendo 64. I've got to try that with a standard SCART lead, because that particular SCART lead I got on there will not go in on that RGB SCART. It won't run it. So I've got to look for another SCART lead for that. I'm going to try the Dreamcast out on it, and various other consoles. So all in all, for gaming, very, very good. Not tried any of the satellite or HD Freeview or anything like that out yet. Probably won't be, because it's strictly a PC monitor and a gaming console monitor this. So I'll just hook over to my PC. Yeah, so clarity and the brightness for the PC settings are fantastic. Running at maximum resolution on the video card, which is 1900. Yeah, really impressed with the PC side of it. It looks really crisp. Very, very detailed. Very nice. Yeah, just regarding connecting a PC up, because I've not got HDMI output on the back of my PC, because I didn't go for that option when I had my PC built by my friend not a while back. So I've got a DVI, which is a standard interface, which is for connecting PCs up to monitors, etc., which that other monitor uses there. Now, so all you gotta do is get a DVI to HDMI cable. So it's HDMI at one end, DVI at the other. But of course the sound, I cannot get the sound to travel up that, so at the moment I'm using the optical out from the soundboard of the PC, and then just connecting it to a digital amplifier like that, or you could connect it to a set of desktop speakers using the optical out or standard audio out on the back of the PC, or you can use the headphones, which I'm using at the moment. So yeah, That's just a point on connecting it up. If you've got HDMI out, no problem on the PC. Connect straight to HDMI 2, which is a dedicated PC TV input. The manual that comes with the actual TV is only about, what is it, 17 pages? 17 pages. It looks a thick manual, but it's not, because it's in about 30 different languages. And it's only very basic in there. It's only about wall brackets, etc. But you do get quick start guide, which is good. It's also got an online manual. If you press home on the TV, press home on the menu, on the TV remote control, and just go to question mark help and go iManual, and it'll bring up a built-in manual, which is all, it's fantastic the way it's laid out. It's really good. It's like foolproof. It's really good. So any problems you got, you just follow the on-screen menus on that, and that makes it a lot easier to come across connecting it up, etc. Yeah, on the remote control, it does take some getting used to. You got the inner cursor, and then you got these buttons going around on the outside. It's easy to knock one of these ones going on the outside. Instead of using the inner cursor, sometimes you could knock one of these accidentally. You get used to it though anyway. Other than that, it's a pretty well laid out remote. I'm used to the Sony ones in the past. You can control other Sony equipment as well and link it up. There's no problems. There's a lot of features on this TV. You can hook it up to your smartphone, doing a mirror image, and transmit the image anywhere in the house to your smartphone, etc. So yeah, it's just a matter of looking. It depends what you want it for, really. Speaker wise, as I've said, it's quite impressed with it. In a smallish medium room, it's fine, no problems at all. In a big room, you might be struggling a bit. Therefore, you'd get the wireless sub bass or connect it up to an amplifier. Yeah, to adjust all the settings on this TV, you either press home button on the remote control. It brings up that screen, and then you just use the cursor and just go to settings. You press settings, it brings up dozens and dozens of sub-menus and many adjustments you can do with the TV and set it up. Or if you're in say PC, say I'm on my PC, you can just press options on the remote control, and it brings up a menu there as well for basic setups.